Hi, welcome to CISSP Nights YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel. Let's proceed for the questions and answers. Which of the following security evaluation standards was developed by the Council, which includes American Express, Discover, MasterCard, and Visa? Answers are TCSEC, PCI DSS, International Common Criteria, ITSEC. So for this credit cards, American Express, MasterCard, let's choose option B. See the answer. Yeah, it is PCI DSS is a security standard developed by PCI SSC, which includes companies like American Express, Discover, MasterCard, and Visa. Okay, TCSEC is known as Orange Book, created by US Department of Defense in 1980s. ITSEC was not developed by a council. It's a European set of security evaluation criteria. Okay, so this answer is B. Let's move forward. Which of the following types of physical security is the most vulnerable to shoulder surfing and brute force attacks? Which lock actually? A lock use words, a lock with a keypad combination, C, a lock that uses pin tumblers, or D, a lock with a dial combination. So let's check out option B. Yeah, keypad combination. On the keypad, there are basically the numbers in keypad which can be easily viewed by shoulder surfing. So anyone who is standing right behind you, he can see the numbers, the password which we are entering. So a lock with the keypad combination is most vulnerable to shoulder surfing. Okay, let's move next. Which of the following is an example of single sign-on authentication? Entering your username and password once to establish credentials and used to access network resources. Single sign-on means once we enter the system, we can, do anything. We can access the network resources, and we can use all the basically system services, but we just have to enter once. Entering username password once per day, enter usernames and password to log on computer, or entering your username and password once per day to log on to your computer. So we choose option A because it says it establishes the credentials they use to access network resources. That's the answer. Yes. So the main purpose is to log in and then use as many resources as we can. And user is not required to re-enter his network credentials to access the network resources. Okay, let's move forward. Which of the following transport encryption protocols is typically used to provide confidentiality of information which is transmitted over a layer 2 tunneling protocol? Is it encapsulating security, payload, confidentiality? So we have to read the question more than once, 2 times, 3 times, and then read the answers. TLS, is it authentication header, or is it SSL? So we'll choose option A. Let's see the answer. Yes, of the available choices, ESP is typically used to provide confidentiality of information and transmit data in clear text. However, authentication header is not used to provide confidentiality. However, it provides authentication and integrity, and they work together to provide CIA. Okay, so ESP provides confidentiality of information. Let's move to the next one. CPU uses a 4-stage pipeline, receives its first instruction. Into which of the following pipeline stages will the instruction move next? Is it executing, fetching, decoding, writing, fetching? Executing, decoding, writing, fetching. Fetches, decodes. Okay. Receives, after fetching it will decode. Let's check the answer. Yes. Every instruction is sent to the CPU, processed by CPU in 4 stages: fetch, decode, execute, and write at the end. So when CPU will execute the first instruction, it will decode the second instruction and then fetch the third one. So we'll choose decoding here. Let's move next one. Which of the following technologies can be used to create a digital signature for an email message? Is it layer 2 tunneling protocol, pretty good privacy, point-to-point tunneling protocol, or HTTPS? So create a digital signature using email message. Let's choose option B. Check out the answer. Yes, PGP is used to create the digital signature for an email message. However, secure multipurpose internet mail extensions can also be used to create digital signature for an email message. PGP is a software application used to encrypt and digitally sign email messages. Okay, point-to-point tunneling protocol used for data transfer across IP-based VPNs. HTTPS is used to communicate with web servers when secure communication is required. Okay, however, L2TP is used in VPNs. So yeah, to create a digital signature or email message, we use PGP. At what layer of the OSI model does SHTTP encrypt packets? Session layer, application layer, network layer, transport layer. Encrypt packets, SHTTP. It should be application layer. Yes. Using RES or RC2 for encryption, SHTTP encrypts packets at the application layer. Okay. However, HTTPS encrypts packets at the transport layer of the OSI model using SSL or TLS for encryption. However, SHTTP encrypts only the HTTP data at the application layer. Let's move. Which of the following best describe the purpose of watermarking? A. To improve the quality of an image or document. B. To hide a message inside of an image. C. To encrypt an image. Or D. To detect the unauthorized copying of an image or a document. So we'll choose option B. Usually hides the message inside of an image. No. To detect the unauthorized copying of image. Yes. Okay. Of the choice predicted, watermarking is best described as a method to detect the unauthorized copying of an image or a document. However, watermarking adds identifiable information to a file and can be used to add a digital signature or fingerprint. It is also used to indicate to whom a file was given. Okay, so watermarking does not always hide a message inside of an image or a document. However, it is also not used to improve the quality of an image or document. In fact, watermarking can negatively affect the quality of an image array file. Okay, so we'll choose option D because it describes the purpose of watermarking, which is to detect the unauthorized copying of an image or a document. Let's move. Employees at your company have repeatedly asked for Bluetooth connectivity, and after some consideration, your supervisor has decided to allow it. You have been asked to implement Bluetooth throughout the company. Which are the following primary security concerns that your supervisor should be aware of? Bluetooth uses DSSS. Bluetooth sends data as clear text. No, it doesn't send as clear text. Bluetooth uses a weaker encryption cipher. Bluetooth uses frequency hopping spread spectrum. FHSS. This one is basically used with 802.11a, G, and N. Bluetooth does not send data in a clear text. And also, I think security concern when we're talking about, then it should be option C. Let's see the answer. So yeah, the primary security concern is it uses weaker encryption cipher E0. Okay, its standard is 802.15. Standard being used by Bluetooth is a low power wireless technology used in the PAN networks, used to connect small portable devices such as mobile phones, headphones, and digital cameras. Okay, Bluetooth does not use DSSS, and these wireless standards 802.11a, G, and N uses OFDM, which divides the signal into multiple parallel data streams, which increases the data transfer speed and minimizes the interference and signal loss. So that's the most important part. So Bluetooth uses a weak encryption cipher. Which of the following is the most accurate regarding security marking? Is generally required even for information in the public domain. The same as security labeling. Use of attributes for internal data structure. Reference applicable laws. Let's see the answer. Okay, security marking reflects applicable laws, directives, policies, regulations, and standards. Okay. So of all those, security marking and security labeling are related and the two terms are often used interchangeably. They are different. Security marking refers to the use of human readable security attributes, while security labeling refers to the use of security attributes for internal data structures within information system. Okay. So basically security marking reflects applicable laws, directives, policies, regulations, and standards. Which of the following is not a means of secure media management? Media destruction, encryption, wiping, recovery, they're all part of secure media management. Okay. Destruction as well. Destruction, encryption, wiping, they all looks like similar to each other. Let's select option D. Yes. Media recovery is not a means of secure media management. Media management is the process of ensuring the confidentiality and integrity of data which is stored on any type of media. Okay. So yes. Media wiping is a means of secure media management. Wiping is a process of overwriting data multiple times. Let's see after zeros. Okay, same goes with destruction, encryption. Is for the best example of a state attack. Yeah, we should read about it. Is it race condition, emanations, covert, storage channel, overt channel? Let's check out option A. Yeah, race condition is the best example of a state attack. So it's not covert channel, it's not overt channel, it's race condition. Okay. Which of the following security risks increased between 2013 and 17 according to OWASP top 10? Sensitive data exposure, security misconfiguration, broken authentication, or injection. Let's see the answer. Sensitive data exposure. Okay, this was increased and it's called one of the top 10. So it's very important to protect the data. It went from 6th to 3rd in the top 10 security risk 2017. It occurs when an application does not encrypt the data in storage or data in transit. So sensitive data includes information such as credit card numbers or personal identifiable information. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you.